and welcome to the News and Notes with your friendly neighborhood news anchor, Norman. Being that today is Easter, the network has pushed us to spruce things up a bit around here. So I took the liberty of decorating this episode with Easter eggs, like these. Ding! Not only that, I have also recruited the best on-site reporter ever. His name is
Rogelio Rodriguez Jr.
Yes, Rogelio. How have you been, sir?
I've been doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. I've been doing the social distancing, the washing my hands, a little bit of vaporú on my chest at night, and always, sana colita de rana.
Yes, these days it's important to be washing the manos and vaporizing yourself. Tell us a little bit about where you are.
This is Parkcrest Christian Church, and the kind people here have put together mountains and mountains of special Easter goodies for our friends.
Oh, how fantastical!
And all this is being done for the sheer goal of bringing hope at home.
I really hope that the families that have these packets can have hope at home. Well, Rogelio, it has been a pleasure working with you.
The pleasure has been all mine.
Well, I wish you the best. Okay. Goodbye. Take care.
Farewell.
Stop copying me! I'm not copying you! You're copying me! Sana colita de rana!
Touché.
And speaking of places where we can find hope, we've now come to a special Easter segment of our notes. And to give us our notes, we cut to the coolest person in a garage, Totally Tammy.
I'm Totally Tammy, and I'm here to report something extra special for Easter Sundays. But I really can't remember. I just need a second to jog the old noodle doodle.
Yes. If your noodle doodle needs to be reminded of Palm Sunday, then we have just the video for you. Here it is.
The next day, the great crowds that had come for the festival heard that Jesus was on his way to Jerusalem. They took palm branches and went out to meet him, shouting,
Hosanna! Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Blessed is the King of Israel. Do not be afraid, daughter Zion. See, your King is coming. Do not be afraid, daughter Zion. See, your King is coming.
That's crazy! Is that jogging noodle doodle or what?
That's right! I remember now! That's why I wore my spectagiggles. I said that I would read some of the Easter story.
Yes. I'm always up for some story time with Jesus.
But first, let's get cozy. Ding! We're picking it up in John 13 at the Passover festival. Nom 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 nom. It says this. Jesus knew in his noodle that the Father had put all things under his power. All things like your guinea pig and your hamster and your lizard. He put all things under Jesus' power. And he knew that he had come from God and was returning to God. So he got up from the meal, which I hope was hot Cheetos, and he took off his outer clothing, wrapped a towel around his waist. After that, he poured water, drip, 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 into a basin. a raisin? No, a basin, and began to wash his disciples' feet. He washed their feet. That's disgusting.
Yes, Tammy. That's just how Jesus do.
That's gross. That don't make no sense. I mean, I was outside playing today, splishing and splashing around in all the puddles, and look at these things. And I bet the disciples' feet were even grindier. Ugh. Why would Jesus do something like that? Why? Tell me why.
Because, Tammy, there is no greater love than this. A man lay down his life for his friends. You see, folks, in the Easter story, Thursday, Jesus uses water and lays down his life to wash the feet of his friends. And the following day, Good Friday, Jesus would use his blood on the cross and lay down his life to cleanse the heart of his friends. Jesus displayed the greatest act of love on Good Friday. Saturday was such a sad and sorrowful day. Death had thought it had overcome Jesus. Death had thought it had won. But then, Sunday morning came. And on Sunday morning, Jesus displayed the greatest act of power that has ever been seen in history, because he had rose from the grave. That is why we celebrate today, because we have a living friend, a living Savior, and a living King. And because he lives, we can place our hope in him today, tomorrow, and forevermore. I'm your friendly neighborhood news anchor, Norman, and these are the news and notes. Happy Easter, Parkcrest.